In a minute, I'm going to give us our three energies to be more consistent. How are you with being consistent with things that you do in a day? I feel like I can't, I try so hard to be consistent, but when you're changing all your normal patterns, it's hard. Like if you take up, I don't know, healthy eating, like to eat certain things at certain times, like you really got a food prep, to get that to work. And exercising, oh, I apologize for the noise. Don't you know, as soon as you turn this camera on, people drive by. Sorry about that. So like, even if you're trying to exercise, trying to fit that in your day, like you have to make the time for that or else it won't work. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and we have to be consistent with things we want to change. So I wanted to do our three energies to help us be more consistent today. And I wanted to thank everybody for their comments, like amazing. Thank you so much. People have been messaging me and I love it. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to do the readings. I'm so excited about that. And I just really love you guys. I'm in like a 12-step program and 2 other wonderful groups of women and people, men and women, I should say. And that's one thing I consistently do. When I'm part of something and I say I will do something, I'm consistent with being responsible and doing that, everything else I might be inconsistent with though, like even putting these videos out, I can't seem to get the right day and time. And it's not something that is, like an everyday thing. Like reading the energies of these cards comes separately, like it comes differently. It's not like a fixed system that you can do. Okay. So our first energy with being consistent is miracles. If you are concentrating and focusing on looking at the miracles in your life, and maybe you're not doing that right now, okay? But if you be consistent with it, being positive and focusing on the good things in your life, like more good things will come to you because you're in that space and vibration, okay? Like of love. And like I have so many miracles in my life. Like I actually even consider just having hot water for a shower like my miracle. I love having, could you imagine being when there was no indoor plumbing? I can't imagine. So, and I don't want to. But if we focus on our miracles, we can get more of them because we're in that vibration and frequency of higher attraction. Okay. So maybe you haven't been looking at your miracles. You've been looking at the glass as half full. So change that around and see your glass, as half empty. So change that around and see your glass as half full. And dive deep. Have you been looking at like your actions and your behaviors and actually sitting down with yourself and saying like, hey, like I'm doing this and I hate doing this. Like, how can I change it? How could I be better and more consistent with whatever it is you're trying to achieve? Like, what can I do differently? Like, go deep within and figure out what your message is, because the messages are always there. All right. We just don't slow down long enough to hear them, see them, feel them. And positivity. Are you not being positive? Are you coming from a space of negativity? Before you speak today, or before you, whatever you're doing, slow down and stop for a minute and think, am I doing this from a positive space? Am I doing this from a loving space? Bring positivity in the world and you'll get more positivity in return, right? So sometimes I know what things going on, like, especially like with grief, when those waves hit, like you just feel like knocked down, like knocked the fuck down and crushed with them waves sometimes. Like I know how that feels. And it's like, it's hard to get through that. But if we try to remember, like, especially like losing someone, like even just my dog, like I drove by a street that I haven't been down in a while. And it was a street I walked him down every day. And I was like, oh my God, like that grief hit me so hard in the heart. And then I had to turn it around and change it and remember like how much fun we had, and how we made people laugh with him dragging me down the street. But so I turned that into a positive, and I thanked him for all the amazing times. Look, I'm going to cry. And I thanked him for all the amazing times that I've had with him, and I will see him on that Rainbow Bridge again. So our 3 energies to be more consistent today are going to be checking our miracles, diving deep to see what we need to change and do differently, and coming from positive space. Send out those positive vibes today. You got this. If you like this video, please share it with somebody who needs it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, message me. And if you have any questions, you can always go to oraclebydawn.com, and that has like all my stuff on there. So if nobody told you yet today they love you, I love you. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you on the next video.